Hey guys, this is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back with another episode of Subnautica. I want to apologize to you guys for not getting that part 2 of episode 2 out. I had a strange issue with my OBS studio, and it just would not record Subnautica, so we had to delay. Unfortunately, that means you missed out on some unplanned and very interesting diversions. I will show you one location which I think is very important before we go over to the Aurora. And yes, spoiler alert, today we are going into the Aurora, the ship that we crashed in, which left us stranded on this planet. And we're going to do some interesting things there which we need to prepare for. So we'll talk about that as well. Let's get started here. By the way, this is my base. We've never been here before, on video anyway. But as you can see, I've got everything. I've got power cell chargers for the Titan, our submarine, mod station, fabricator, locker, med kit, batteries. I've got a fish tank here, and funny enough, one of the fish was infected with the same bacteria that our character is, and I put them in the aquarium, and now they've all got the green glow going on. I should not have done that. And also, very importantly, up here I have an indoor garden. Yes, there are above ground plants which you can get. And once you collect the seeds, you can grow them in interior grow beds. You can do the same with most aquatic plants just by cutting them with your knife and collecting the seeds. Or sometimes you just plant the item directly rather than collecting a seed. But this one here, lantern fruit, is great for powering a bioreactor. The fruit grows back in minutes, lightning fast, and it will keep your bioreactor going forever. Over here we have marble melons, which grow in my submarine as well. Reason for that being they are an awesome source of both food and water. And all you have to do is cut one to get all the seeds you need to keep your supply growing. Over here are Chinese potatoes. There's several per plant. They're not as good as the marble melons, but they're edible, so I grew them anyway. And I also grew some voxel shrubs down here because I thought they were pretty. Now, just to quickly go over what we'll need for the Aurora visit. You are going to want to have 2 flashlights. You want your scanner, of course, your repair tool, laser cutter, knife, or thermal blade rather. I always carry 2 ultra high capacity tanks wherever I'm going in addition to what I'm wearing. You will need the radiation suit and helmet. And finally, I recommend you bring 2 fire extinguishers. You can find them aboard the Aurora, but I like to have extra. And also bring along the propulsion cannon. You're going to need that for a couple reasons. And for our journey, we are not going to be taking the submarine. We're going to be taking the Seamoth. And that's a couple reasons for that. One is that the Seamoth, well, quite frankly, it's replaceable. There are a lot of very dangerous creatures around the Aurora, especially Ghost Reaper Leviathans. These things can just destroy a submarine on their own, so imagine the Seamoth, it'd just be torn to bits. And we can replace that a lot easier than we can replace the submarine. And for our trip to the Jelly Shroom Caves, you're going to want at least the Mark 1 depth module upgrade in your Seamoth. I have mine up to Mark 3, which is the maximum. I also like to have a solar charger in it. If you put that in your Seamoth, you'll pretty much never run out of power. I like to have the storage module, and I also like to have the perimeter defense system. This gives any aggressive creatures around you a bit of a zap. Doesn't kill them, but it discourages them from bothering you. Those, the depth module and the perimeter defense are both for the Jelly Shroom Caves, which is that one place I said I was going to show you before we hit the Aurora. So let's jump into the Seamoth. You can see the start of my base, not the end, but the start. Before I had my bioreactor, I set up 4 solar panels here, and it was more than enough to keep all my devices running. As you can see over here, I've got a grow bed area. I grow deep shrooms here, acid shrooms, blood oil, gel sacks, royal coral, I think they're called. Basically anything I might need for crafting and I don't want to have to go out of my way, then I can just jump right over here and get it. So let's be on our way here. First thing we'll do, just for point of reference, since it's easier for you, is we're going to go to the life pod, one that we start in. The life pod's location is different for everybody at the start, but you'll always start out in a biome called the Safe Shallows. So it's a good central point to give directions from. This is also not a bad place to make your first attempt at building a base. There's plenty of resources around here in terms of, you know, titanium, fish, things like that. But there are better places to build your base than that. Okay, so we're at our life pod. And you're gonna wanna head in this direction, just about a tick to the right of southwest toward west. You're gonna want to go through the kelp forest, over the grassy plains, and you want to keep an eye downward. Because it is a downward entrance. As you can see, I have it beaconed. I like to beacon hard to find places like this. Oh, sorry, fish. And this is the entrance to the Jelly Shroom Caves. As you can see, there's jelly shrooms right there. Now, the reason this area is important is, well, there's a couple reasons. One, it's a very important story region if you're following the story of the crew of the Dagazi, which is another ship that crashed. And you'll find some schematics down there. And it's also one of the great locations to farm magnetite, which is a very important mineral for more advanced technologies. It's also the only place that you can find large magnetite deposits. You also find diamonds, gold, lithium, lots of valuable things down there. You can even build a base in that area. And I'm just going to go down here to show you that you do want to be careful to not run into anything other than the fish. You see those snakes swimming around? There's one right there. They are aggressive. They will attack you. They will attack the Seamoth. And if you should so happen to be out of your suit and you swim up to one of them hiding inside of the mushrooms, they will grab hold of you and bite you for a lot of damage. And try and stab them with your knife to get free. And then you'll want to haul it back to the or rather to the Seamoth. Which, as I make that mistake, I remember to say, do not come down here just diving. Come down here in the Seamoth. You'll be a lot safer. And I do say again, have you at least the Mark 1 depth module. And I also recommend the little deterrence module so that you can zap these snakes when they're a problem. I'll show you here if I can. Since you see he went down and hid. As you can see, they don't like that at all. And you'll typically find the magnetite around the base of those giant mushrooms on the sea floor or on the cavern floor, along with the other minerals. And with that said, I'm going to head back to the life pod, and then we're going to go to the Aurora at long last. I need a little water, so I'm going to stop here for a second and grab this fish. Bladderfish are good for water. Go ahead and grab a second one while we're at it. Okay. Heck, we need food, so we'll grab... Got hit by my own submarine. Oh, I don't want those acid shrooms. Although now that well, no. Take too much time. This is real gaming, guys. I show you all my mistakes. And by God, do I make a lot of them in this game. So first, let's repair the Seamoth here. Just needs a little zap. Go up into the life pod. By the way, when you get your construction tool, if you want to, I was saying, if you want to, once you have your construction tool, you can deconstruct the radio, the fabricator, the med kit thing, and rebuild them in your own base. But I just recommend leaving them where they are, because this is a good central place to be. So we're gonna make some water. And some food. We'll go ahead and drink up. Use a med pack. Do bring med packs with you to the Aurora because there are some nasties even once we get aboard, but I'll show you what to do with those. So that over there, the thing we always see on the horizon, is the Aurora. Now there are, as I said, those Ghost Reaper Leviathans around the Aurora. Very aggressive. They will tear you apart if they find you. So put on your radiation suit. You'll want to take the Seamoth, and you'll want to head toward the front of the ship. There are still Leviathans up the front, but most of them seem to gravitate around the back of the Seamoth, so we want to go to the front. So for me, that's about a tick or two west. There is radiation in the Aurora, of course. There is fire, which I say bring the fire extinguishers. You're going to need to move things around, which is why I say bring the propulsion cannon. And also there are some little crab critters around here on board the ship which will try and kill you. You've probably seen them before, but the issue here is, well, normally you can take on one or two and kill them with your knife. Oh, actually I haven't been to this escape pod yet. Hopefully, there are no Reapers around here. I don't see any. So let's take a moment to check out in here. Data module. Must be something I already had. If you already have whatever it is, then you get the, then you get a little titanium instead. We'll go ahead and take the free life pack. We've got a PDA here. Life Pod 4 crew log. Let's see, okay. Alright, so he had a run-in with our Leviathans. And he tried to head for the Aurora, but that's not a great direction to head, not for him. So now we pray that there is not a Reaper in our way. If there is, we'll haul it back and try again. Okay, we're gonna stop here. As you may have noticed, it's a little unstable around the Aurora. I just want to check out if there's anything down here that we may want. Oh, there's one of those critters I told you about. Just checking if there's anything we want rather below the surface before we head actually aboard the ship. I'm not seeing anything though. Those little things are jerks, let me tell you. They just jump at you and bite you. And unfortunately, we've got a swarm of them to deal with. But this is another area where our propulsion cannon is going to be useful and fun. Okay, I see nothing useful here. So we'll swim back around. Let's take the Seamoth a bit closer. Just to make absolutely sure the Leviathans don't bother it. If they come over here. Get your propulsion cannon ready. Because those little crabs are gonna just boom. Haha. Boom. Get lost. Ha ha ha, I love that. I got that from another YouTube streamer called Chemical Ape. Great idea for dealing with these little pests and fun. Okay, I guess that's that one must be dead. I thought there were a whole lot more of them. Guess not. Just curious to see if we find anything moving stuff around. Flashlights, I never go anywhere without them. Okay, nothing in this room, and I guess we got rid of all of our pests. So now we need to go this way, which again is where our propulsion cannon comes in handy. Oh, I hear another one. Got me. I have no idea where I just shot him off to, but I hope he's dead. Oh, no, he's not. But now he's not our problem. Okay, we need to move another box. Oh, that poor thing loses power fast. That should be all the moving we need to do. I don't know if I have yeah, I don't have another battery, although we could steal one from another tool if we need it. And as I said, spoiler alerts, I'm not going to hide anything here. Let's see. We're going to need our fire extinguisher, obviously. These do run out, so only use what you need. And let's see. Yeah, we're gonna want to go through this area. I got a PDA here. Lab access. Wonder where that went. Where are you? If you're a voice log, I'd like to hear it. I'm sure everyone else would too. Lab access. If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. The door code is 6483. So it's a door code. Let's go back over here for a second to refill our oxygen. And back down. And I believe their door may be, well actually no, that door may be okay. Careful of the electricity. Whoop. And it opens. Now we're in the lab. Non-functional microscope. Pick up. Can take it, so why not? Sample analyzer. Non-functional. Okay, those take up quite a bit of space. We got rid of the crab critters, so we'll drink some water as well. These are takeable, so they might be useful for something. PDA. Something about study of hive minds on another planet, I think. There's water in that supply crate. Data terminal, can download data. My repulsion cannon has been resynchronized. I wonder what the heck that means. Okay. We're back down to where we were. So now we want to go over here, and we're gonna get out. We're gonna swap out the fire extinguisher for laser cutter. I'm gonna cut through this broken door. Another data terminal. Aurora black box data. Okay, it says this is basically recording of everything that happened. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. That's that. Well, it's in something that shot us down. I won't spoil it for you, in case you haven't seen it yet. I'm just reading. Okay, we need to get to the captain's quarters to read whatever they sent him. Up for oxygen, but also for fire. Yikes. Just doing a thorough search here before we go ahead through the door. Not gonna get very far in that room, I don't think. So we're gonna go down into the tube network here. This is why I say bring extra oxygen, because places like this can really get you tangled up and killed. Let's go very slowly, carefully, and up. This is what I was looking for. There's our final vehicle, the prawn suit, the exosuit. Must be the vehicle bay. Yeah, I've already been there. Scan the prawn suit fragments. Gonna take more than one scan to do this. Gonna need 4. Let's see, where else? There's one over there. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, now we just need one more. And there it is right there. Aha, now we can build the prawn suit, which is very, very useful for many things. Now, I don't know if there's anything else in here that we would want, so I'm gonna switch our laser cutter back to the fire extinguisher, start putting out some fires, looking around. Oops. Oh, just more prawn suits. Oh, though you will want to scan. Later on, you're going to see things like this in different places. You're going to want to scan those because the prawn suit does not come with limbs. And there are different limbs you can get among other kinds of attachments. For some reason, these aren't scannable. It might be, well, no, it wouldn't be, but I was going to say it might be that I already have them, but it would still let you take them for titanium, so I'm not sure. Guess they're just for show. Gotta remember to put that fire out all the way. Ah. That one's junk now, so we'll drop it. Oh, now you're not gonna let me use the ladder? Now what the heck, I used up a fire extinguisher to get to that. Not fair. Oh, if we're lucky, maybe we can... No, I suppose we're not lucky, we can't walk it up. That ladder looks pretty climbable to me, but what do I know? I do want to get up there because it looks like there's something useful there. Or at least interesting. Don't stop me here. I ran out of battery power in my propulsion cannon. I forgot to bring extra batteries. Dumb. Living quarters. Eesh. Let's scan the vending machine. Can we build a vending machine? Yeah, we can. How about that? Can add a vending machine to my base. See, we got an abandoned PDA. Today's menu. Space Bear Volute cottage pie or a nutrient block, and then dried fruits and nuts for dessert. Sounds delicious. Let's take that. You can take that. That's a keep calm poster. Keep calm and carry on, I'm sure. Oops, didn't mean to drop that. I meant to drink that. I'm gonna take that. I want it. I dropped the titanium. We can get that anywhere. I was hoping they had a nutrient block because we're getting a little hungry. Got some booze. But no nutrient block. Damn. Ah, baked potato, cold slaw. Oh man, they're making me hungry. You would think of all places we could find food here, but I guess they all took it when they left. What was that? Something was scannable for a second there. Oh, single wall shelf. You can get all kinds of things to put in your ship on this game. Or rather to put in your base. You could put it in your submarine. Okay, I guess they just don't have food here. That's a shame. Supply room. Ah, there's a nutrient block. This is the most nourishing food in the game, but unfortunately, you can't manufacture it. See, shot me straight back up to full. Yes, I will take those nutrient blocks, thank you. And they've got some filtered water as well. What can I ditch here? I don't want to ditch that lab equipment. It could be useful. We'll just leave the water here for the moment, I suppose. Could use batteries, but nobody has a battery. Don't want to waste our fire extinguishers on anything we don't have to. Cabin 1. I have no idea of the key for cabin 1. Cabin 3. A carry-all. I wonder what that's about. It's frustrating me. I have things I want to keep, things I could get rid of. That fire extinguisher is practically dead, so I can drop that. And, I wish I knew whether this lab equipment was actually worth taking. I hope so. because I'm going to go ahead and eat these nutrient blocks. And sadly, we're going to have to leave behind the Keep Calm poster to make room for this carry-all I want to see. And I can't scan the Keep Calm. Common bag for transporting personal items. You can assign it to a quick slot. What's it do? Oh, okay, you can just put it down. It doesn't do anything. So we will in fact keep our poster, which I am happy for. Put the propulsion cannon back. A single bed, we can scan that. I have a bigger one already scanned. Pick up that filtered water because we're thirsty. No wonder, because we're surrounded by fire. Okay, doesn't look like we've missed anything else in here. Open storage. That's empty. Again, empty. Didn't notice there was storage. This is only on that side. I wish I knew the key to this cabin. It's gonna bother me. Do I have it in my PDA in the data bank? Let me check my notes here. Okay, I do have it in my notes. It's not in the PDA for some reason. Life first aid kit, that's good. We need that. Go ahead and use it. Arcade Gorge toy. Oh, okay. I don't want to take that with me. Cute, but no. Got a PDA here. Responsible autonomous relationships, I don't think so. Blue cap. Oh, a hat. Drop it. It's mostly decoration stuff. Wall shells, you can scan these. This will be nice to have. Take this disinfected water with us for when we get really thirsty. Now let's continue on. We've got electricity and fire here. Captain's quarters. We have the code for that in the PDA, I know. 2679. 2679. PDA, Captain's log. let's see, where did it go? Where did it go? It's in here somewhere. Not the Degazi survivors, it wouldn't be that. Where the heck did it go? I want to know what it says. Come on, come on. Well, that's just annoying as heck. Oh, Captain's log right here. Captain is named Craig McGill. He was playing a choose your own adventure game on his PDA. But we do know that they sent a message to him, and it's in his quarters. So this would be the data terminal it's sent to, I assume. Okay, Neptune escape rocket and a time capsule. We got blueprints for those, and we got this data log as well, a voice log. Let's play that. Okay, so basically they've given us our escape route, but they say we're going to need one hell of a power source to make it work. And we're also going to need to take out whatever's shooting down ships, or else I doubt we'll make it off the planet. I want to look at what that time capsule is. I guess it's for storage? Who knows? If there's anything else in here. But that was our big find right there. That's our way off the planet. Oh, we got a miniature Aurora. I'll take it. Hopefully we can keep it. Cabin 2. Looks like we don't have a way into cabin 2. Now let's explore over here. We didn't go here before. PDA. Apparently these people had a lot of relationship issues. Cabin 7. Gotta get out every little bit of fire or you'll still take the damage. Okay. Carryall is empty. Oh, a battery, good. We'll put that in our propulsion cannon. And the other battery we'll save for later. We can recharge it. And that's some sort of advertisement brochure for you should put it in a lotto to be trained. Are we thirsty? Yes. So let's drink this water and take this new bottle and go over here. Nothing over here apparently. Oh, there might be a poster. It's a prawn suit poster. Which is gonna stay because I don't need it. And inventory space is at a premium in here. First aid kit. Still thirsty, so we'll drink the water, take the first aid kit, use it. We're in pretty good shape. Cabin 5 is not accessible. Go to cabin 6. Grab some more water. Another first aid kit. And a battery. Oh, battery I would like. I guess I'll just hope I don't need more water as we travel through. I think we looked at everything in this area. Love to take some of these extra items, but I'll have to come back for them another time. there's anywhere else we can get to from here. I know there's more to the ship than this. Apparently we can't open this bay ourselves, not from here anyway. Locker room. Ah, you need a repair tool here. Hope we come across another of those fire extinguishers, because we're running low. Gonna have to go underwater here. Another battery. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and ditch this battery in this and take one out if I... Okay. How can my inventory still be full if I drop that battery? Well, that fire extinguisher only has 2%, so drop it. Take the hopefully powered battery, yes it is, and put it into flashlight. And we'll set the repair tool there for now. Okay, good, you can get air here. It's a little bit of space. Another battery. To make room, I'll just drop this lower charge battery. We don't need two of them. First aid kit. We got a PDA here. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and never took a ride on the outside? Well now, you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant frickin' robot suit. And now we have it too, it's the prawn suit. And it gives you the code to the cabin number. A giant frickin' robot suit. That's what I'll call it from now on. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission Search and Rescue. Target crew of the Mongolian vessel Dagazi. Ah, the Dagazi, we've been following their survivors around the planet. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b. I swear the phone rings only when I'm recording. Nobody ever calls me otherwise, sorry. Let's see, a Mongolian vessel, the Dagazi, disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kassar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Dagazi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details: Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Dagazi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo passage for this mission. Dagazi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. So basically, they've been looking for the people we've been following around, and we know those folks are dead. Or seemingly dead, anyway. Do we have any food, or did I waste it all? Yeah, I wasted it all. Okay, we're gonna need our laser cutter. So basically we came here looking for the people who got shot down, and we were ourselves shot down for it. Suit, bay, locker room. Huh, so it doesn't recognize what shot us down. So we check those crates, make sure there's nothing good in them. Now we need our repair tool. Wonder where we are now. Seamoth depth module Mark 1, we already have that. Maybe they're working on Seamoths here. Looks like they were. It's a Seamoth fragment right there. Oh, there's a PDA. They were playing a... Looks like they were playing a MMO, a survival game. Like we are, oddly enough. Okay, once again, looks like there's a bay we can't open, bay door. This is why I said bring flashlights. I'd miss half of this stuff Drive room. Okay, we should be qualified before we attempt to repair the drive, and we're not. We also don't have a fire extinguisher. Damn. I'm gonna go in there. Let's look for a fire extinguisher. They do have them around the ship on walls at times. Okay, we came from this direction. Anybody got a fire extinguisher? No. It's like some sort of lift here. What a time to be without a fire extinguisher. I should have brought more. Abandoned PDA. Transgov profile, Altera Corp. We can read about them later. We know they're jerks, basically. Our bosses were jerks. It's true to life. Let's stop here for just 1 second to get a drink, guys. Much better. Okay. Let's continue our quest. Supply crate has disinfected water. We'll drop this kit for a second to get the water, drink up, and then grab the kit. Can't quite make it. Maybe if we do this. Yes, we can. But there's fire everywhere. I don't think there's anything over there. I don't think. This ship was very inattentive to safety. There should be fire extinguishers everywhere. We don't have any. Well, I know they are around here. I think that's where we came from. So let's make sure there's nowhere we can head to before we leave. Oh, we must need a key card, maybe? Oh, no, it seems okay. We already got the data. PDA. Aurora engineering drone log. She reprogrammed the robot so he has to be polite to it. Oh, administration is that direction. Lots of fire in this direction. Battery, yes, I will. I'll drop that to drop the low power battery, grab the one from in here, load it, and grab the med kit. Another battery. How's our cannon is okay enough. I wish we'd find just one more fire extinguisher around here. Here it is. There's one right there. Okay, we're gonna have to risk going without a first aid kit, because we need that fire extinguisher. Well, let's see what's in here while we're here. Oh, another one of these jerks. Get lost. I think that's our way back out. That's our shortcut out if we need one. I don't know if there's anything over here that's interesting or not. And we've only got one fire extinguisher, which I hate to waste. So I'm gonna go to what I know looks interesting, which is behind us. I think that's all just wreckage over there. Let's go back to that one passage we couldn't, to the drive core, yeah. Oh, it wants me to eat. And and I doubt I'm gonna find any food here. Not good. I'll just go ahead and save my game really quickly, just in case. Where was that door? I would hate that we'd have to leave over food. Should have kept those nutrient blocks, I guess. Gonna go back up and go to the administration area. Hopefully they had some snacks. Switch our fire extinguisher. Okay. PDA. Notes to self. So here we are finally in open space. We cross the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves? And she's got notes for You's birthday. 40 weeks before they get home. 400 weeks, it feels like, before we get home. Not enough credits Altera's paying me. And 1454 is the cargo bay code. And we got a data download here. It's a news dispatch that the Altera was launched. I think that's a battery there. Yeah, it is. I think all of our... Well, those two are a little bit low, but bearably low. So I want to get back to that drive core entrance. Which I know was behind us. Oh, it looks like there's a door over there. Oh. Damn, starvation imminent. I better go get some food. Why would I forget food? There's the Cyclops over there. We may die here. Sorry to say. But we got a lot. Because we may die here, I'm going to get out and put any valuable finds to me, like poster, that, and that into the ship. And now we need to get somewhere that there are fish before we starve. And hopefully we don't get eaten by a leviathan along the way. Gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Whatever we can grab to eat. Oh, Mr. Reefback, you're a little too large to eat. Come on, don't let me die here. Give me some food. Ah. Fish, fish, fish. Come here, fish. Where did you go? Do not let me starve to death here, fish. Spadefish. Gotta keep ourselves going for long enough. Okay, stabilizing our life signs. What's this? Quartz. We will go back to the Aurora and look at that room. I just gotta stabilize our life signs. I really should have thought of that. In fact, while I'm at it, of course, the trade-off when you eat an uncooked fish is that it dehydrates you. Fortunately, we're heading back to the life pod. We're close. So hopefully we'll see a bladderfish around the way and get ourselves some water. I really don't want to die after we've come all this way so successfully. There's a bladderfish. I'm pretty sure I saw a second one. Yep, there you are. And I'll take, if it'll let me, I'll take you and you to cook. And I know I'm going to need more water, so I'll take another bladderfish. And now we need to really gun it for the survival pod, because we are getting very low. Whew, just barely made it. Let's go back down. Actually, I want to check something really quick here. Nope, we don't have what I was hoping for, so, well, first of all, damn, I thought there was a fire extinguisher in here, but there's not. How are our tools doing for power? Not so bad that we need to ditch the batteries, I don't think. Okay, let's just catch some more fish here. Get ourselves back on stability. There's a bladderfish and a peeper. Make a good meal. There's no point to bringing food if you can't cure it, and we don't have the salt to cure it. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that bladderfish, but there's another one. Didn't mean to eat either of them, actually. I meant to cook them. Sorry about the detour, guys. My fault. But you do get to see some of the beauty of Subnautica. Safe Shallows is a really pretty place. Oh no, you're not getting away. Okay. Let's see if that takes care of us. And then we'll get back to the Aurora. See if we can get to the drive core. So we were very close before. Let's see, make some water. Make quite a bit of water. Okay. I'll keep these other two bottles with me. I really could have sworn there was a fire extinguisher here. Although we could make one if we could find the titanium. Wonder if there's any around here, or if we have any in storage for that matter. I emptied out most of this when I built my base. Nope, no luck there. If we can find a piece of wreckage, that'll be enough. So I hate to go back with just that one fire extinguisher, which is partially used already. We can usually find wreckage around here, but we may have used it all. It's an easy way to get a lot of titanium early on. Not gonna waste a lot of your time. We'll just take a quick glance around and hope. Oh, hey, we got lucky. There's one here. Metal salvage. Thank you. Where was it? I was hoping there was a bladderfish here, but looks like they're all hiding from me. I'm going to top off my need for water before we leave. Oh, there's a bladderfish. Lucky. Thank you. We can break down that wreckage into 4 pieces of titanium. We need 3 pieces to make a, I think we need 3 pieces to make a fire extinguisher. Yep. And that's all we can make, but we'll put that into storage here. So now we have an extra fire extinguisher. Save real quick, then we'll go back in the direction of the Aurora. I want to see what's in that drive room, the drive core. And hopefully we don't get eaten by a Leviathan on our way. Reminds me, take a drink of water. Like I said, go for the front of the ship. A lot of those Leviathans are toward the back of the ship. There's a reefback. It's harmless. Sometimes he has some goodies on his back that you can harvest. And now we're entering the scary zone. Keep an eye out here and an ear out. You'll hear one if it's around. Okay, we're back where we were. Oh, there. Hold on. Alright. Oh, not more of you. Get lost. Okay, we've been through most of here, so we can do a sprint. I don't think you can access that door, so to go back through here. This is some sort of data coil, I think. You'd think it would have a data download, but it does not. Alright, let's hurry. That was the black box data right there. I don't think our... Yeah, and I think for the cannon to lock onto, we can't pull that wreckage out. Have to remember our way here. Alright, down into the pipe works. Looks like a bored cube. Getting into Star Trek mode for a moment. We swam down and we found a way through the piping. There we are. We never did go down all the way here. Is that scannable? No, it's not. Refill our air. Okay. This is where we got the prawn suits. We don't need to waste our cannon's power on that. We've already moved it. But was the drive core room back there? Can't recall. So then we got up there. Oh, the heck with it. Thank you. Propulsion cannon, love it. Very useful here. And in the supply, we've got filtered water. We will take it. Always drop it. Wish they had more nutrient blocks. But no luck. I don't think it was through here. Yeah, no, this is just the crew quarters. Too bad we can't get anything out of that vending machine. Titanium. And no snacks in here. Okay, let's move on. Must have been the other way down. Just a scratch, but that fire is not. Ouch. Do you have any kits? No, but I know they're around. Must have been through this area. This episode is running long, but I'm fascinated, so what the heck. I think that's an expired extinguisher we had before. Looks like Chief Technical Officer Youll's life pod. They abandoned it at almost 2,000 meters. Wow. We're gonna have to upgrade our submarine to get to that. Ooh, what is that? What are you? What the? You're getting scanned, sir. Foul little beast. He has the infection too. He's got the green glow. We made it to, I think, the drive core? No signal. Cyclops engine efficiency module. We already have that. Boy, I wish I had not gone through all the trouble of building it myself. Oh, a breach. Okay. I wonder if fixing things is going to help any. Uh-oh. More of those fish. Are these also bleeders? I'm going to assume so. Just to be safe. Okay, let's fix some breaches here and see if it helps any. Whoop. Oh, he's attached. For your information, if they're attached, you can cut them off with your knife. Like so. Kill the little things before they kill you. Man, there's a lot of them. Is that all of them? Ooh, we're low on health. I have to go back and find health packs. But I want to fix these breaches. Wonder if they have any health kits just around here incidentally. Probably not. They seem to have no safety standards aboard this ship. Ah, man. And for nothing. For nothing. Alright, let's repair those breaches, see if it does anything good. Okay, seems we can repair the drive core here, the containment breaches. Oh, I can scan something. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell which is breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Okay. I know, lots of breaches. Looks like that breach might be above water. Maybe. Need to get back above. Looks like that's where the rest of the breaches are. Okay. Okay, I don't know if that does anything for us, but it can't be bad. Let's test it. Take off our... Well, no, actually, let's not, because I'm almost dead. I was going to say, let's see if we can take off our radiation helmet, but no, I'm not going to do that. I think that may be it for the Aurora, unless we go around to the rear section of the ship, but that's very dangerous. So we'll get ourselves out of here. That one's a dud. I really doubt there's anything here, but why not? Oh, gotta be very careful, we're almost dead. Seems we can't move it with the cannon. Let's take a drink of water. Or two. I doubt there's anything there. Famous last words, of course, but I really doubt it. Yeah, the cannon's not going to move anything here. So let's not risk it. I will come back to the Aurora later to look at the aft section of the ship. We've already been that way. That's the technical officer's office. Take that battery because we used quite a bit of our repair tool. Ah, good. First aid kit. Thank you. Use them both. there's nothing there. So let's get the heck out of here, I think. Oh. Where are you, Seamoth? There you are. Any leviathans? No leviathans, thank you. Okay. Let's move. For now, I am going to go back to the home base. But the course there takes us uncomfortably close to the rear of the Aurora. Do we risk it or do we not? Oh, jeez, scared the hell out of me for a second. It's just a reef back. What are those? They don't look friendly. Therefore, we will avoid. Lots of wreckage, though. Looks like they're bone sharks of some sort. Propulsion cannon fragment. Don't need that. That looks interesting for later. What's this? Cyclops bridge fragment. We already have the Cyclops. Lots of wreckage though. Good source of that. And being very, very careful because of the Leviathan risk. May not even be anything back here for us. Oh. Oh, there's one. Yikes. Can we even go back here? I don't think we can. Yeah, I think it's blocked artificially. This game will get you legitimately spooked at times. Let's switch to our repair tool really fast. Seamoth get put back together. Seeing if there's anything we can do as far as around the engines. It looks like not. Walking on one of the engines here. I'm thinking there's nothing back here. They kind of underdid it on the texture. I don't think we're supposed to be here even. Please don't destroy my Seamoth while I'm up here. Yeah, it's turning tonight. We're getting out of here. We're going home. I'm swimming or rather I'm piloting, piloting right into the damn ship is what I'm doing, but uh-oh. Crap, one of them's on me, I think. Hopefully I can lose him here. I think our little defense system might have scared him off, maybe? Thank goodness though we made it out. Just got a nip from him, not too bad. I know that dehydrates us, but we've got water, so... Oh, you're mean, aren't you? There's an entrance to another jelly shroom area. I'm gonna... Didn't I have an extra buoy with me? I guess I didn't. I have to come back to it. So I'm curious to see what's in this other jelly shroom cave. Or it might be the same one, I'm not sure. See, with our new suit, we'll be able to harvest large deposits like that and that. Get lots more materials. While we're here, let's pick up this magnetite. And now we will test if we can remove our... Well, no, I guess we won't, because I left the other helmet behind. I didn't expect we'd be able to fix the drive core. I was going to try and switch to our rebreather. Diamond. Gold. Lithium. Lithium, always useful. Oh. Who bit me? Who bit me? Ugh. I think this is a different jelly shroom cave. The other one we visit had a base in it to do with the Dagazi crew, the other wrecked ship that we actually came looking for. I don't like you guys. Get lost. Yeah, it looks like we're back at the same jelly shroom cave. Don't mind my driving. This is why I don't drive in real life. Gonna drop out and we've got diamonds back home. We'll take the magnetite. So I'm not quite sure what the new exosuit is going to require in terms of material. Probably quite a bit. Yeah. No taking a bite out of me. You go away. Little Seamoth deterrent thing, that's a lifesaver. Down here anyway. I am going to build a base here, or an outpost at least, because there are just so many good minerals. And by the way, if you do get a alien containment tank, and you happen to want to, for some reason, raise some of these sea snakes, you can find their eggs down inside of the mushrooms. Just make sure that a snake isn't in the mushroom, because he will reach out and grab you. Come on, what was the way out? We are really going to have to work on these Titans' depth enhancement so that we can get all the way down to that pod. But it's got something good in it. To be 2,000 meters below surface. I wonder if I ever scanned those. Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. I think we have our exit. Yes, we do. You should know that. I have a beacon over it. Okay, let's head back home and then we will conclude the video. I am curious now that we're inside, is it a radiation risk to take off the helmet? Or the suit? I guess we'll find out. Ah, safely at home, thank goodness. We'll dock inside the base for the moment. Thank you very much. And let's see. Well, first let's run over here and store all of our newly found metals. And we can really ditch that, but we'll just put it there for the moment. Let's look at any batteries that are not 100% and unload them. Just pretty much all of them. Put them in the battery charger. These others are all 100%. Okay, and let me go back now for the other things that we put in storage. 2 magnetite and these pieces of lab equipment. Take the pieces of lab equipment first. We'll throw fire extinguisher in there just in case. We'll take our poster, throw a battery in here just in case, and we'll take our Aurora miniature. Eventually I'll build decorations or rather, shelf space. Although maybe for now I can just let's see. Nope, looks like I'm not so lucky. I thought maybe I could put it on. I don't want to put it there because we build things there. Looks like for now we're going to have to hold off on putting the toys around. Let's jump up here. Actually, we'll jump down to store these microscope and sample analyzer. I have a feeling we're going to need those to cure ourselves. Just a suspicion. Nice and nourished again. Remember, always get some seeds after you do that. Put them in there. That way we'll get regrowth. Let's check our bioreactor to make sure it has fuel. It does. So let me see. We need to build our exosuit. What does that take? Well, I don't have any nickel ore. I've never even found that before. Or kyanite. Recharges power cells in hot areas. That would be where we go near volcanic areas, I suppose. Jump jet, crystalline sulfur, again, something I've never seen. Grappling arm I can build, and the drill arm I can build. That's a start. But I need to find out what's it take to build the actual suit. And for that I need to remember where we parked our module, building module. Now it was kind of in the middle of nowhere. It had to be because the Titans. There it is. As a close to our video, we'll see what we need to do to build the prawn suit. I assume this is where we... Yeah. Need 2 plasteel ingots. That's titanium and lithium. Aerogel, we can do that easily. Enameled glass, easy. Diamond, lead, we have that. This actually won't be too bad. I just need to find titanium. So by the next episode, we are going to have our exosuit, and we're going to have some new fun with that. And we have the Neptune escape rocket as well. That will take 2 titanium ingots, a computer chip, and lead. Surprisingly cheap to get out of here. Unfortunately, we have an active cannon. So, that will be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. I am a non-monetized Let's Player. I just am physically disabled and this is my hobby. I hope you get some enjoyment out of watching the video, and if you're playing, maybe you learned something useful. This has been JT with Legacy Art Games, and I will see you guys soon with more content. Have a good day.